Welcome to another edition of Around Our Area. I'm Cece Stone for News Channel Nebraska, and we're here in Norfolk at the Elkhorn Valley Museum. And I'm here with Ryan Leichenauer, and he's the executive director. And can you talk about what we're standing in front of right now?
This is the square turn tractor. It was built here in Norfolk in the 19-teens. It's the first and only tractor that can make a 90-degree turn, thus the name square turn tractor. And we're lucky to have one of only 3 left to exist, and the last one known to be in running condition.
Okay, so we could take this out and go for a ride?
We could, but we won't.
Oh, no. Well, I tried. So can you tell us your hours here at the museum?
We are open 10 to 5, Tuesday through Saturday during the whole year. So hopefully you can come down one of those days, and we also have special events during other hours.
Okay. Now, I know that you have events all the time, especially for children. What's your website so they can go to see where those are at?
We're at elkhornvalleymuseum.org, or you can check us out on Facebook page, search Elkhorn Valley Museum.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, you do have a lot of Johnny Carson memorabilia because, of course, Johnny Carson is from Norfolk. And is that a big attraction here?
Yes, we get visitors from over 45 different states, and last year was 6 different countries, and a lot of those are for Johnny, and he is, a great asset in our community, and we really use him to tell the story of Norfolk and his connection to the area. So he's a lens to attract people to what makes our community so great.
Yeah, very neat, huh? I know a lot of people that come here that haven't lived here before don't even know that this is his hometown, so I bet it's really interesting when they come in here and see this stuff for the first time.
Yes, absolutely. We do get people who come here who have no idea Johnny Carson's a part of the museum, and then they find out we have all 6 of his Emmys, his Presidential Medal of Freedom, his Kennedy Center honors, and they go, wow, this really is special, and it is for a community of our size to have something so great, a special opportunity.
If you had to pick, Ryan, what would you tell somebody that walks in here and says, what do I just have to see?
I think for me, what's really interesting is the sort of oddball things you wouldn't expect. I say, go to an area that doesn't look interesting, and you'll find something that really is like, wow, I didn't know that was here. So don't just come for the highlights. Go to that corner you wouldn't normally walk to.
Good advice. And one thing real quick, you have the Double K chicken here. That is a staple. I remember being a child, a lot of us here in Norfolk, and seeing that big chicken up top on the Double K roof, and you have it here.
We do have it, and that is another one of our big surprises. You can see it as soon as you walk in the door, and we often hear visitors going, chicken, or where's that chicken from? I remember that chicken. And so that's a great welcome to the museum, and we're proud to have the Double K chicken.
As promised, we are here in the Lucian Bird Library. And if you look around here, you've got this big window, and you've even got binoculars you can use to take a little gander at all the geese. It's not geese, though, is it?
No geese yet.
Okay.
We do get a wide variety of birds. We have a couple of hawks that live in the park, grackles, finches, cardinals, blue jays, so mostly everything other than geese.
Okay. Well, tell us about this room.
This is the Lucian Bird Library, as you said, and it was started by a local group of birders. It's named after Willetta Lucian, who was a major birder in the area and taught a lot of people about birds. And it's to honor her interests and to really make that connection between the nature around us and how it makes a difference in our lives. And we have a lot of activities here that can teach anyone with no knowledge about birds how to spot birds. And I didn't know that much about birds before coming here, but now I sort of look around and I say, oh, that's a finch. That's not just a weird brown bird or something like that. And it's quite fun.
That's a skill to have,
Yeah, it's good for cocktail parties or when you're bored in the park.
Nice. And so all these figurines, I should say, and all of the pictures of the birds, are those all hers?
They are mostly hers, as well as some of the other birders who still meet here. So if you become interested in birding, you can join the Lucian Birders, and they keep the seed in the bird feeders out there that keep the birds happy all year round, so we can view them during any season.
Okay, so if you want to be part of a group that, learns about birds, come to the Elkhorn Valley Museum, like Ryan said, and you can learn something new, and it's peaceful, I bet.
Yes, absolutely. This is a great room to be in on any day of the week, or if you're stressing out, just sit and watch the birds or do some of our science activities, and it's a nice escape.
Okay, and this is located towards the back of the museum, so sometimes people don't realize it's here, so definitely check out this room while you're here at the Elkhorn Valley Museum. Thank you so much, Ryan, again for having us here. And that's going to wrap up another segment of Around Our Area. I'm CC Stone for News Channel Nebraska here in Norfolk at the Elkhorn Valley Museum.